Up only. Up only. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to another live stream. I know that's those are some exciting words, but here's the deal. We need to. This is our level right here. So I'm hoping this is not a wick. This could be a wick. You know, just playing with our emotions, teasing us. But we will see. I mean, certainly a bullish candle today. Yesterday's candle was bullish. So good afternoon, Tino. Good morning, John. We will see. We will see. Afternoon, Grant. Good morning, David and Eddie. All right, I'm going to go live on TikTok. Oh, come on. Break through Bitcoin. Lots of momentum. Just got to break through. And I'm telling you guys, break through this and then break through the previous all-time high. We're looking really good. Good afternoon, Lavi. Good morning, Tim. Hello, Ufuk. Hello, Anthony. Good morning, Jeremy. How's the VIX? It's been a little elevated. Good morning. I've never known how to pronounce Syringian. Syringian. There we go. Don't forget, not subscriber only. Oh, you know what? I might be subscriber only on TikTok here. Let me fix that. I don't think I am. Okay, yeah, I'm not. So, open to say long from your call. All right, I don't know what's up with Say. Let's see what's going on with Say. Good evening, everybody. From Finland, okay. Juna. Australia, good evening from Australia. Next thing you know, you have 1,000 viewers, and that's the sign. Yeah. All right, I'm still, let me get to Say here. Up 3.16%. Yeah, you know, good to see you. Don't be suspicious. Hello, Abdoel from Netherlands. Okay. Say bounced off the 200-day. So if you got it right at this 200-day, then you're sitting pretty with that Say long. All right, Norway. Okay. Slovenia, man. All right, Anthony bought it in Say last night. He is on fire. Yes, sir. Let me look at Ethereum and AVAX. Hello, everybody. God bless you too. Ethereum and Avalanche are my next two that I'm going to look at. UK, Ireland. Those are two different comments. In your experience, what are the type of low cap cryptos that can bounce back? I don't know about new utility. I mean, so new utility cryptos that dumped hard, they'll probably make a retrace. Low cap meme coins that dumped hard that still have active communities are gonna rip. So Ethereum, you know, I kind of see something here. Let me do it from here. I know you can't see this on TikTok. Kind of an ascending channel, which we just gotta. I'd love to break through. So it's not perfect, or not an ascending channel, just a wedge formation. So I'm curious to see what happens. It looks like we're trying to break through on Ethereum. If so, I'll be pretty bullish on Ethereum. I mean, I am bullish because I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin leads the market. Let me look at Avalanche real quick. Have you heard of NCPs? Here we go. Have you heard of NCPs? Yeah. Trust me, I have. Sending pleasures. Good morning. Good morning, afternoon, evening to everyone I didn't say hi to. We are doing a HEEHEE giveaway. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. Let me get to Avalanche real quick, and then we'll look at in a good way or not. It's not a bad or good way. I'm just really annoyed with people spamming my live streams about NPCs. But you know what? You got me in. I just got so tired of it. I was like, forget about this. You know, I'm going to buy, and then my bag went up 60% in a day. So I guess I can't complain too much. Wait, this isn't Avalanche. Never mind. All right, I'm getting to Avalanche still. I'm already so far behind. I'm so sorry. I'm live on YouTube, everybody. World War Bitcoin. So Avalanche is going to struggle at the 200-day moving average, but once it breaks through, it is in an uptrend, putting in higher highs, higher lows, struggling at the 200-day, but only Bitcoin is the pump and dump, but not altcoins. Yeah, that makes total sense, man. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance up to 59%. I think it's at least going to 60. All right, good morning, Saad. Hello, Bull. Did you close your reef long? Yeah. I closed my reef long. I closed it at a loss. I have no idea if reefs been doing well since then. Looking to open a data lake or Noble blocks long. Good luck finding a place where you can long those. But I don't know. I mean, they're both down pretty hard. Mackie, please don't spam. Should I long ICP? My liquidation would be 724. I mean, right now. So here's the deal. Wait a little bit. If you're looking to enter longs, I mean, that's a sign of greed in the market. I'm not loving that. But Bitcoin right now is like just barely above a key level of resistance. If we can hold that, if we can close that, then it's going to be very bullish. Very bullish after that. All right, let's see. Could you please take a look at AKT and LCX? I would appreciate just one request at a time. Just because there's so many, I know it's going to be super hot. Live on YouTube, everybody. Akash is holding. You know, it is getting rejected at the 100-day, but it's a really tight range. I'd say that's looking pretty good. And then LCX was the other one. I thought you were a fan of Noble blocks and data. Like, yeah, Mackie, you're kind of difficult to answer questions for, man. I'm a fan of both. Okay. The reason why I'm saying just wait has nothing to do with those cryptocurrencies. Say price prediction of the year. I don't have one. LCX, shoot. Do you think we revisit 60K? Ask me that later today. I want to see Bitcoin close above 68.3, basically. If it does that, then my answer will be no. LCX just forming a bottom, still a higher low. So, all right, Van Ree, please stop spamming up Van Ree or Vinar, whatever it is. I think it was Vinar, actually. So let me look at Van Ree. It's flat, super flat. It'll pump eventually, but not right now. Vinar. Is that the same one? Oh, it is the same one. Never mind. I was like, all right, anyway. Thoughts on RWA sector volume very low on GFI. Yeah, waterboarding time with NPCs. There we go. So the Goldfinch chart doesn't look that great. I will say that. I'm not down at all on RWAs, but I mean, Goldfinch looks pretty bad. But, you know, Goldfinch right now is at a point where I'd be very interested in buying it. So Polygon Matic, just wait. It's just not doing anything significant. Can you look at the whiff chart? B for sure is getting paid to talk about NPCs. I hope you're not talking about me, because I am super tired of people asking me about NPCs. So I am not getting paid. I would love to get paid to get annoyed about people asking about cryptocurrencies. If any of you run a project and you want to pay me to get annoyed about talking about people asking so many questions about your crypto, my DMs are open. Whiff looks really good. HEEHEE and Solnick both doing very well. Yep. And I'm not going live with Devin today. He's going camping this weekend. And I'm actually going camping with my family next weekend. So, you know, Whiff is above the 200-day. I think it's going to hold out a support. I would have no problem holding this until at least 372, and then I'd reevaluate at that time. It's probably going to go much higher than that. So Caspa, not loving Caspa at the moment, but eventually. So let's see. Thoughts on Dia. I feel like I've looked at Dia before. Is your 2 to 4 month bull run a full cycle peak or trough of an abbreviated bull run? I would say it's an abbreviated one. But guys, listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I am going to follow the market. If the market runs hard into 2025, you know, if it's consistently putting in higher highs and higher lows, I'm just gonna follow it. I'm not going to exit on a series in an uptrend. I'll exit, I will a little bit for sure. I'll start exiting when Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. Just in chunks. And then I think that that whole run would take about 7 weeks. So, but if it just continues to go higher and higher and higher, and we don't see any weakness in these charts, I'm still going to be in. So, what am I looking at right now? Dia, bull flag breakout. This is very bullish. Now it broke out, and it might form another bull flag here. I'd wait a little bit. But so listen, I don't know about this thing. Is this a new all-time high for Dia? I don't know about this thing's tokenomics. If their tokenomics, 1.618 retrace already. If their tokenomics are bad, I would not touch this at all. So be careful with that. Yeah, you're welcome. Are you bullish on LCX? Yes. Medusa was an insider's coin. I've never heard of Medusa. Bitcoin's looking hot. Yep. Have you heard about ZK Sync? Yes. That's not launched yet, has it? Or you know what? I think it has. I'm thinking of something else. Let me look up ZK Sync real here. Yeah. I was thinking about something else. What was I thinking? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, moving on from that. Reflections on XRP and Casper holding. I would still hold. XRP and Casper will have their day. I know it's been really frustrating for both. Yeah, LCX kept dumping, but it is forming a higher high. ORDI I have no idea what's going on with ORDS. I wouldn't be surprised if that was just, we had a big BRC20 run earlier this year. Oh, gosh. I don't think I've ever owned this. Maybe I have, but I would just move on. That looks so bad. I had the intel about it before the pump at 2 million, but faded it. Oh, Medusa? Okay. I'm expecting to top sometime in the first quarter. I think it's going to trap a lot of people. Oh, yeah, people are going to get trapped. Retail is going to get trapped. You are, guys, you got to be careful. You are going to be bullish on the day of the peak. I am most likely going to be bullish. I don't know a thing about shadow tokens, so please stop spamming. I am most likely going to be bullish on the day of the peak. The thing that I say, the reason why you follow me, is I believe I can get you about 85% of the way there, okay? But you're not if VeChain, for example, did a 100x, it won't. But if it did a 100x, okay, what you should be happy about is your realized profits being like a 20 or 30x, just any crypto that you hold. So anyway, say you open a long without SL, is there any danger leaving it open for a long time other than losing all? What you'll see is that your the amount that you have, let's say you put $200 into a 100x long and it stays open and you stay up on it, it doesn't get liquidated, that $200 will shrink over time. And so I don't know, I've never known what happens when that $200 becomes $0 or something like that. So, all right, sorry I'm late. Would you prefer a coin like Bepe over something like Noble? I answered your question. If that was you, I responded to that exact question in my TikTok, and I said Bepe. Thoughts on Demo? Let me look at Demo. Index. Are you talking about Index, the crypto? Ponky. I'm not going to look at a Ponky chart, but meme coins, I'm very bullish on all of them. So Demo looks terrible, but it's right at the same level it was at its July bottom and August bottom. This might be a good time to just buy some. So, Index crypto. Shiba sends to where maybe not a new all-time high, given my outlook on things, but multiple X's. I don't have a price target. I have a price target if we reach full-blown euphoria, and that's 2.6x its all-time high. Index doesn't look terrible. It has bottomed out, and then it formed a second bottom. Oh my goodness, come on. I know it's down a lot. It got rejected at the 200-day moving average, which is the name of the game right now. I give up. No, I don't. Never mind. So right now, Oh, shoot. I did it backwards. But right now, resistance to the 236. So it'll break through. If you have time, look at GRT. I'll look at GRT. Remind everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. So everything is bullish till late next year. You're going to get wrecked if you actually believe that. I could not disagree more. GRT looks okay. Plenty of room up to the 200-day. API 3 is just in a chop, man. All right, Crypto Juice just DM'd. What, you want me to complain? You're going to pay me to complain about people spamming your crypto? Is that why you DM'd me? Because yeah, pay me. I'll gladly complain about your crypto. I mean, the graph is in an uptrend. I can't really. There's room to the 200 days. Probably going to get rejected the 200 day. 200 days coming down hard. Been a while since I mentioned API 3. I literally just answered your question like 30 seconds ago. Yeah, RBT, developer of WIF. I'm in some RBT, Ribbit. Eagle AI, still very bullish on Eagle AI. Nothing's changed. I made 3 videos talking about it already. So API 3 is in a chop, by the way. Doge or Shiba? Shiba's probably going to outperform Doge. Doge is making moves, yeah. You know what? I'm in a short right now, and I'm down on it. I'm just going to need to close this short out. So you guys can see. You know what? I'm actually going to keep it open a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, this was a mistake. When things get hot, don't mess with Doge. Okay, you buy spot, but I should have known better. I opened a short at Doge around the 200-day simple moving average, and I'm down on it. And it's not something I'm crying about. You know, I have more wins than losses. But I should have known better. Don't mess with Doge. If there's one lesson you want to take from this live stream, don't mess with Doge. Doge will do things. If you're trying to bet against Doge, it'll destroy you. You make me laugh. Thank you. Will bull cycle be over by April 2025? I believe so. Before then. All right. Why do you say wait a little bit for ICP long? Do you think it will drop from here? No, I'm looking at Bitcoin, man. I'm telling you. Bitcoin right now, you guys don't realize this, but Bitcoin right now is in an epic battle between the bulls and the bears. 68.3 is the battle line. Right now, the bulls are winning, but the bears are fighting hard. We break through 68.3, and it's not just a wick. We're going to go wild. So, let's see. Yeah, my friend called it. Bought like 145 SOL early, got crazy returns. Wow. Okay. Hello, I want to invest in a big amount of money, but I will have access to it only beginning or end of November. Do you think it'll most likely be too late to invest by then? We'll see, man. You know, if you see Bitcoin cross its all-time high before then, I would be very cautious. There's money to be made, but you're going to be playing around with that during pretty exciting times. So, is Dia's chart what we can expect with other alts when Bitcoin's dominance falls? That and more, yeah. Thoughts on Netmind AI? Could you look at the chart, please? Man, I've never heard of this, so I don't have any thoughts on it. What is Netmind AI? Let's see, Netmind. It's up. You know, it's bottomed out, and now is probably an okay time to get it. That's all I'll say. Any microcap memes to ape into? How about HEEHEE? Solnick? There's a few other ones. I mean, Sucky P, Soba. Devin freaked me out with his arrow prediction of $4. It's only a 2.5 billion market cap. Seems low for a crypto that Coinbase bought into. He looks at tokenomics. I think that's low, but I'm surprised because Devin's picks are a lot more aggressive than mine. And so just be mindful, you know, it can happen. Hello, old fella. How will we know when to take profits and how much? 80%. I mean, as soon as Bitcoin crosses its all-time high, I'm taking profits. That's really all I can say. And as far as how much, I'm thinking it's going to be a 7-week timeline for at least the moment that Bitcoin's dominance starts dropping. It'll be a 7-week timeline. And so if we see Bitcoin's dominance start dropping, I will probably exit 1/7 of my portfolio a week. But we'll see. Yeah, I looked at index already. Al, can you top 5 meme video? We know HEEHEE will be on there, but would like your thoughts on others. There's so many out there. Maybe. I'll probably do that. Probably on TikTok, yeah. Yes, HEEHEE is on fire. Don't mess with Doge, meaning don't buy some. No, don't bet against it. Don't bet against Doge. That's the mistake that I made. Do not bet against Doge. Doge, at certain times, man, Doge will wreck you if you try to bet against it. Thoughts on Young Peasy? No idea what that is. What do you think about the Jupe chart? Jupiter's been holding up pretty well. 86.45 cents. So, all right, Jupiter a couple days ago got rejected at its 200-day moving average. That's the name of the game right now with a lot of cryptos. So, so eventually it's going to break through and break through pretty hard. But it's pretty close to its 200-day right now. I wouldn't like necessarily buy it right now, but I'd wait for a breakthrough and then a back test, and then I'd buy it. So, when do you think we will hit 10 cents with HEEHEE? I feel like we're getting close. We're not even at a penny yet. We're at 0.7 of a penny. And I can't really give any commentary to that. All I can say is, there's still, double-digit X's with a lot of meme coins with active communities and active developers that are under $10 million. There's double-digit X's. So, did you hear about $400 million insider complaint, Sui? No, but I'm glad that so far I've sold the peak on Sui. I'm out on Sui entirely. Now, that doesn't mean that Sui is done. Not at all. But I'm content with the profits that I made. Get in, get up, get out. Yep. Thoughts on DGen? Is Doge a good buy today? Wait a second on Doge. It still might be a wick. But, I think Doge is in general a good one to DCA into. Let me look at DGen, and then thank you for that super chat on YouTube. I'll take a look at that in a second. DGen, plenty of room to go up still. 200 day just flashed on the screen because it must be a little more than 200 days old, so be mindful of that. But this one looks very bullish. All right, Sinmin, yeah, Sinister Minister. I bought some, and it's up. I'm feeling good. I think it's going to do very well. I'm not going to look at the chart though. If we buy HEEHEE multiple times, that doesn't mean more entries in the giveaway. I'm a Solnick bag holder working on my HEEHEE bag. Keep it up. Thank you, Matt. So you can buy more than once. Now, let me tell you, there was this person who bought like 6 or 7 times in a row, and I didn't count 6 or 7 entries. I just don't think that's fair because there's also, there's people buying like $1,000 worth, but then this one person's buying $150 worth, and I'm not going to count 6 entries for that person. Now, I did count more than one. So, let's see. Would you recommend LCX or Goldfinch long right now? Oh, man. LCX, I suppose. Goldfinch is right back down to its bottom from August 5th. Which is good, but LCX is at least putting in a higher low. How to buy Bepe without losing so much to fees? You shouldn't be paying many fees on Bepe. It's a base crypto. So when I buy Bepe, it's like less than a penny charge. Thoughts on Axelar? Let me look at Axelar because I remember getting really excited looking at the chart, but I don't remember what I saw. Bepe price target. Watch my video I made a couple days ago. Oh, yeah. Okay, Axelar. So right now, let me show you the situation with LCX. The team sold some. For those on TikTok, I'm going to show you the screen here. So look at Axelar. That's a 200-day. So many altcoins are struggling at their 200-day. But usually what happens at the 200-day, once it hits there, it gets rejected pretty hard, and then it comes down and forms, down a decent amount and forms a higher low. But Axelar, I don't think Axelar is going to be playing that game. I think Axelar is eventually, I think eventually the bears are going to get exhausted. And Axelar, when it breaks through this 200-day, I think that's going to happen really quickly. So, yeah, Ponky, very bullish on Ponky. I'm not looking at the charts for Ponky. Meme coins are all going to rip at a certain time. Hachimi, why would I know anything about Hachimi? It's been out for 3 days. I don't know anything about it. And the kind of meme coins that I really don't want to mess with are the ones that are like 3 days old, because that's, you know, what I like to see instead is a meme coin that went like this and then went like this and then went like this and is starting to do that. So, you know, any meme coin that launched 3 days ago, it's something that it's doing this most likely. Yeah, sounds like NPCs. Yeah. But now NPCs has broken out, so I wouldn't be surprised if NPCs chopped for a little bit. Sounds like HEEHEE. I'm going to look at Tectum. Guys, reminder: if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. Tectum, same deal. I posted this chart in the HEEHEE Premium Discord. This will break out. And considering the fact that Bitcoin is hanging above that 68,300 level, my assumption is that Tectum is going to break out hard to the upside. I mean, honestly, it looks like a lot of altcoins are primed to break out hard very soon. Nexo, I haven't heard anyone talk about Nexo in a while. Let me look at Nexo. It's, you know, you can see a triangle formation forming. It'll break through, most likely break to the upside. With alts not moving much recently, do you still see a life-changing alt season taking place? Would I say life-changing? I don't think I've ever said life-changing. I said you can make good money with whatever's coming next. And absolutely, yes, BMAC. Because you got to understand how this works. Bitcoin's dominance goes up and up and up and up. And I've been saying Bitcoin dominance to 60 or the lower 60s. That's at 59% right now. And then it's like it just gets flushed out. Bitcoin's dominance does. So alts, this is the time. I mean, August was the time. I begged you guys to buy altcoins in August. That was the time. Now is still a very good time because we have not seen that big flush out in Bitcoin dominance. And when that happens, Bitcoin, FYI, can and will still go up when Bitcoin's dominance plummets. But altcoins are going to be going up so much more. Been loving HEEHEE lately. Yes, sir. You're welcome, you Fook. Do you think mid-cap memes would outperform most utility coins? Large cap, mid-cap, small cap memes will outperform most utility coins. Devin based his arrow price on fibs. I don't know much about fibs. Will the fib level change as the price goes up? Let me look at the Aerodrome market cap. I've never looked at this chart. So I'm pretty sure I know what he's looking at. But can I find market cap? What is your top pick for the end of the year? There's too many to choose from. Some meme coins. Oh my goodness, come on, give me. I'm not finding one on market cap because what I want to do is look at the Aerodrome inflation. But I don't think any of these are market cap, so I'm going to have to pass on that. But I'm pretty sure that that's what Devin did. So, thoughts on ICE Network in terms of the project? Mohammed, I don't know anything about ICE Network. Sorry about that. Will ICP be one of the ones pumping hard? I think ICP will go to like $20, $30, between 20 and 30 by the end of 2024. And then we'll see what happens in 2025. Oh, wow. Okay, ICE exploded recently, and now it's, you know, if I were to do fibs here, I think I'd be pretty encouraged about buying right now. So let's do it from the bottom. Or would it do it? You know, maybe people would consider, nah. I mean, maybe ICE getting to 0.0045, but I don't know anything about this. I don't know about their tokenomics. So let me check out Reef. Let me see what Reef's doing. Do you have a Discord or Telegram group that I can join? If you buy 20,000 HEEHEE tokens, you can join the HEEHEE Premium Telegram group, or Discord group, excuse me, which, you know, I post in, but lots of people post in it. So, man, I should have kept that Reef long open. Congratulations, Lavi. Let's see. Thoughts on Hoppy and Ponky. I'm sorry, Crypto for Dummies. I know you've been waiting for a while. I'm not going to look at meme coin charts. I think both of them are going to do very well. So I'm down 40% on Floki and H-bar. Should I ride it out or pull it and reinvest? I would hold on to Floki for sure. H-bar, you'll end up being a winner in H-bar, but listen, I don't think H-bar is going to do anything significant. 950 million for Arrow. Thank you for that. But what I wanted to look at was I wanted to compare the market cap chart to the price. So will Reef recover? We'll see. I mean, I don't know if it'll go beyond its high. I just don't know enough about it. 500K HEEHEE is enough to make 20 to 30K. Let me think about that. What would the price of HEEHEE need to be for you to have 25,000? That would be the easiest. That would be, oh man, is that 2 cents or 20 cents? All right, so I can't give commentary on it, but no, 20 cents would be $100,000. So you're asking if HEEHEE would go to 5 cents or something like that? Now listen, most people in this live stream would say no doubt that HEEHEE would go to 5 cents. I can't give commentary on that legally. Devin says that he has a target of 22 cents, which means that 500K of HEEHEE would be $100,000. Did you look at Velo yet? No. I'll look at Velo and Velodrome. Arrow supplies 1.08 billion. Arrow in circulation 638 million. Thank you again, Leonardo. The thing that I want to monitor is the increase of the supply. So I really appreciate your efforts on helping me. How much has it increased over this year? If you could find that answer. Did you say Jupiter was a good buy? Jupiter in general is a good one to DCA into. So Velodrome, higher highs, higher lows. Velo itself, huh? All right, Velo lost the 200-day. I'm really surprised by that. But it's holding the 100-day. I don't think that's anything to be too concerned about. So Beppe, I made a video on Beppe yesterday, 2 days ago. Very bullish on it. Sui memes, I have not looked into Sui memes yet, and that might end up being one of my biggest regrets for this run. But I have not looked into it. Turbo all-time high. I don't know what it is right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it went over 1 billion. What do you think of Carrot? Carrot. 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE. HEEHEE is on fire. Carrot looks fine. You know, it's holding moving averages very well. I would assume it's going to go much higher than where it is right now. Again, you know, I don't know too much about tokenomics with this one. So, struggling at the 382 retrace, but I wouldn't worry about Carrot until at least $1, until it got to $1. So, thoughts on fake news? Fake news made an awesome video about me and HEEHEE. It had an AI version of my voice. It sounded exactly like me, except it sweared a little too much, or did some plays on words that sounded like swears. And you're not going to hear me swear. 1 in a million words you'll hear me swear. And I don't count ass as a swear word or fart. Whatever. I don't know. You know. So, but I think fake news is going to do very well. NOOZ is the ticker. Yeah, Jupiter's a good one to DCA into. How do you buy Beppe? How do you change Uniswap to Base? It's really easy. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this without connecting a wallet or anything. But, all right, so you go to app.uniswap.org. Actually, you have to do it with Beppe. You need to do it on SushiSwap. But, no, I'm not going to be able to do it here. There's an option to change from Ethereum to Base. That's all you have to do is find the network and change to Base. But with Bepe, you need to trade Bepe on SushiSwap and not Uniswap. So, Matic thoughts looks ugly. It'll pop off eventually, but I'm just not in love with it right now. There's so many better options. It just looks so bad. The chart looks so bad. My goodness, man. Polygon. If you asked people 2 years ago what they thought would be an altcoin from the previous cycle that they thought would have performed very well, hit a new all-time high, just do amazing, Polygon would have been at the top of a lot of people's lists. And it's so disappointing. At some point, October 18th of 2020, a lot of utility altcoins from the previous cycle were pretty much still at their bear market bottoms. And so maybe that's the future of Polygon. Maybe it will hit a new all-time high. I'm just like, man, it's so depressing looking at some of these older cryptos. Not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, what's going on with Alephium? Alephium broke out hard, and then there's been a lot of profit taking. So let me look at Alephium here. $1.17. It's still, big rejections at the 200-day. A series of 4 big rejections at the 200-day moving average. So now, if Alephium does go back down to that July 5th bottom, I'd be buying some. But right now it's at the September 5th bottom. So anyway, Nobico. I bought some Nobico. I'm down on it. I bought some Nobico a couple days ago and I'm down on it. But it went from $400,000 market cap to $2 million. I'm still a believer in it. Will ICP be one of the ones pumping hard? It'll pump. Can you chart TIA, please? I'm stuck in a long for 3 days now. So Bitcoin's looking, it looks like it might not be a wick. That has me hopeful about a lot of altcoins, including Celestia. Because I do think over the next couple of days, over the next 12 days or so, TIA will make some kind of a move. Probably up to the 200-day. So we're getting there. $7.27 is the 200-day right now. I'm probably just going to exit at that point and then not look back because of their big unlock coming. FTM or Polygon? Definitely FTM. Easy. Thoughts on Saga? But Celestia isn't an uptrend. Let me look at Saga. Reminder, everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. Let's go HEEHEE and Solnik. Yeah, Sui or Say. Easy, Say. Sui had its run. Now it's Say. Biggest conviction for you besides HEEHEE? Honestly, I'll probably say Solnik. Even now, after it's tripled in the last couple of weeks. That's not just because I'm hanging with Devin on Fridays usually. I just have a great deal of conviction on these sub $10 million market cap meme coins, where the face of that meme coin or the team or the community we never gave up. And so that is HEEHEE and Solnik to the T. You have, I still think, a 20x in Solnik. Saga looks really good. Saga, it looks strong. Very little profit taking coming, even from its August bottom. It's just in a clear uptrend. EAI or Bepe? Ooh. Man. Right now, Eagle AI. Later it would be Bepe. Like during meme coin season. Need more base. Have Brett Arrow got any more good suggestions? How about Eagle AI and Bepe? Isn't Moonwell on base? Oh, man. Hey, Alex, what do you think about doing new price predictions on the alts with all new data? Instead of the super bullish price predictions. Even my price predictions weren't even all that bullish. It's just, Alan, it's too difficult. Maybe. So it's just hard. There's too much work. It took me a lot. It took me like an hour per, at least an hour on average per video, like 2 hours actually per video to do the research, to come up with those predictions. I mean, that's a lot of time that you'd be asking for me. The thing is, guys, listen, we could still hit those price targets. Maybe we are running into 2025. Maybe we are hitting a $7 trillion total crypto market cap, which is what my totem was for all of those price targets. And the thing is, we don't need price targets. Don't function off of price targets. Like Sui, do what I did with Sui. Okay? I bought Sui in August. It did more than doubled my initial buy. I sold all of it, and I think I sold all of it at a very good price. Sure, it can go higher. A lot of you think I'm crazy for selling my Sui so soon. We'll see. I don't think it's going to go all that much higher. Just do that. Okay? Don't I mean, and Alan, I'm not angry at all. You know, I'm not angry at all. Not at all, okay? I'm just it's not, we don't need price predictions. We don't need them. We need to just see what the charts show us. And I can be helpful with that. LCX and LRC going to jump today? Why today, Scotty? I don't know why it would happen today. I mean, Bitcoin's looking great right now. 68.6. So the bulls are winning. The bulls are winning that battle line that I was talking about, 68.3. Let me look at Loop Ring. Loop Ring is 0.00% up today. No, actually, all right, new update. 0.41% up today. There's no reason why I would think that Loop Ring would rip all of a sudden today. It will at least do a dead cat bounce. Fear Greed at 58. We have plenty of time. Older alts, Matic, VeChain, not viable anymore. There will be a time when older alts rip really hard. Now is not that time. But trust me, as soon as we see Bitcoin's dominance plummet, a lot of these older alts, especially the large market cap ones, that's what needs to happen as we're seeing billions of dollars injected into these altcoins. That's what needs to happen for Bitcoin's dominance to plummet. So these older alts are going to do very well. Thoughts on Mumu? Very bullish on Mumu. Yeah, I heard about Mumu and I bought some at like a $40 million market cap. I wish I just held on. Akash, I did already look at Akash. And then what's after that? Alephium, yeah, I did look at Alephium. I don't remember what I said about Akash. Let me look at Akash. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can see a wedge there. It'll break out to the upside. Thoughts on Noble Blocks and how they are dead silent in communication? I didn't know they were silent. So I'll look into that because I have a decent bag of Noble Blocks. And I know somebody who's on their team. I won't name him, but I will ask. That would be a huge bummer because it's time, you know? Dowman looks really good. It's some sort of a frog. It's been out for a while and it's starting to pick up steam. All right, you know what? I will actually look at this. It's been out for a while. I would rather own smaller cap meme coins that have been out for a while over smaller cap meme coins that are just launching. So $1.5 million, 29.8% up today. Good volume for a $1.5 million crypto. Yeah, you know, and it's down huge from its launch price, which wouldn't scare me away at all. It's down 90% from its launch price. This one might be a good one, honestly. You know what? I'll join the cause. So here we go. Bear with me. I'm going to buy a Solana worth of Daumen. Daumen. I would rather buy that than, guys, just have nothing to do with these new meme coins. I'd rather buy something that's like down a ton, and then shoot, and then with the hopes of it making a comeback, especially if the community's active. But these new meme coins, you're gonna get there's no reason for you to get wrecked on a meme coin right now. Later, there's lots of reasons for you to get wrecked on a meme coin, but not right now. What do you think about Spell? Do not buy new meme coins. Spell, uptrend, 200 days close. Going to struggle at the 200 day, then break through. Remind everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, I think Pepe could 10x from here. Buy the NPC's dip, sure. Yeah. All right. So Spell, uptrend, yeah, answered that. Near $10 in 2024, I think so. Last couple of weeks are getting less deaths. Oh, man, I'm so far behind. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shoot. Opinion on Murad's presentation. I genuinely think he's spot on. 100%. Yeah, I talked about that in a video. 100%. Meme snack on Cardano. I don't know, man. Cardano memes. Coinbase wallet can buy Bepe bridged either to base. Okay. Yeah, not as many desk smashes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little bit more self-controlled. Do you still like Landwolf? Sure, I've been really disappointed in Landwolf lately. So it's not that I'm giving up hope. It's just like, man, it'll come back at some point. Arweave price prediction. How about a new 2024 high? But all right, thoughts on XCN? I'm so far behind, guys. I'm sorry. And I'm barely... I do prefer going live only on TikTok. XCN, I wouldn't touch XCN right now. It's still flat. Just show me some signs of life. I dumped all my Matic into Sui and all my XRP into Caspa. Best thing I did. All right. Thoughts on Math Token? Polymath. Ooh, don't touch that. That's a little too hot. I would expect, although this happened a couple days ago, man, yesterday's candle was so bullish on Polymath. It wicked down to the 200 day and then it was bought like crazy. So I'm not surprised that today's looking good and volume is super high today. Man, I don't like chasing green candles like that. But I could see even short-term Polymath continuing to pump. Joined the stream late today. You might have talked about ABT already. Thoughts on yesterday's pump to ArcBlock went to $1.90s. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's good, man. I mean, I'm super bullish on ArcBlock. You know, and maybe now's the time. It was looking pretty scary there for a little bit. Got down to the 236. But ArcBlock's looking good. Probably going to make a run up to the 200 day. That's at $2.33. Struggle there for a bit before it breaks out even higher. So Rose, saw a lot of questions about Rose. Remind everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you can automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. Rose is on its way up. Holding the 100 day right now. 200 days pretty close, so don't expect Rose to do anything exciting within the next 2 weeks, but eventually. LCX and Alephium, I've already talked about it too much. All right. I don't know I hear many influencers on YouTube, ICP going to 100, 200. How would that be? That sounds fine. I would love to be wrong about that. I love ICP. I think it's here for the long run. Why is 60% the magic number for Bitcoin dominance? It's not necessarily. It's just something that I have in mind. I think I'm going all in on Brett on Monday for 5x. Yeah, Brett will do a 5x. I'd have a really hard time thinking that it would do less than a 5x from here. Sandbox, don't touch Sandbox. Metaverse, I'm so down on Metaverse. They fooled us into believing that Ready Player One was imminent in 2021. Not anymore. Maybe one day. Maybe not in my lifetime. Maybe in some of your lifetimes. I don't think I'm going to live to see what Ready Player One. Pendle's looking good. Pendle's, oh, you know what? I mean, 200-day, though. 200-day simple moving average. We break through to the upside of the 200-day, then I'm going to be super bullish on Pendle. Couple of coins for quick 1 to 2x next for 3 to 4 weeks. How about Solnick and HEEHEE? Have you heard of Green Satoshi token? I have not. Is your Excel price prediction sheet still accurate? I made a video on my YouTube channel saying my price targets are toast. There is a scenario, you know, if I'm just wrong about, you know, the market's peaking 2 to 4 months after the first rate cuts. If I'm flat out wrong and we just go straight into 2025, then my price targets are still accurate. But my perspective has changed. I don't think we're running too far into 2025 if we do it all. Meme coins will run into 2025. But it is not accurate. And another reason why it's not accurate is that meme coins are just absorbing everything. Or they will, at least. Good question, Jansen. Okay. Better buy your alts pretty soon. I'm with you on that. Do you know the backstory? Don't do videos, just do the spreadsheet. We'll see. Do you know the backstory on GOAT? I don't know what GOAT is. What altcoins do y'all recommend? Say looks good right now. If you do a price prediction video, could you please start with Arrow? I would like to see your thoughts compared to Devin. My thoughts are Arrow's going higher than where Devin is. Devin says. MSTR is 210. Man, I would not touch MicroStrategy. I made this mistake, guys. Okay, MicroStrategy. If you don't know what MicroStrategy is, it is a publicly traded company that has a Bitcoin standard. It just, they operate in Bitcoin instead of dollars. So they own well over 100,000 Bitcoin, which means that the stock price is correlated pretty heavily to how Bitcoin does. Now, MicroStrategy, here's the mistake I made in 2021. MicroStrategy was going crazy. And this was around the peak in the second quarter of 2021, that first peak. I thought, you know what? I might as well buy some options, buy some calls on MicroStrategy because this thing's going way higher and Bitcoin's going to $100,000. And I got wrecked. I lost a few $1,000s. So I'm feeling the same vibe with MicroStrategy right now. That, you know, we're still below the all-time high with Bitcoin. And so we're thinking, oh yeah, MicroStrategy is just going to go crazy. It's going to go so much higher. And then Bitcoin will continue to go up and MicroStrategy won't. I'm telling you, at some point, that's what's going to happen. I just put $200 into Brett Coinbase meme coin. Cool. Don't worry about VET because the VET, okay, I'm not going to finish your comment there, but all right. Thanks for answering my weird question about LRC. Very helpful. You're welcome. Fear and greed are at 73, not 58. Wow, it does not. I do not feel 73% greedy. I can tell you that. There's lots of different websites that do fear and greed. Let me just look up crypto fear and greed. And let's see what the Google offers us as far as what's the first website that shows up. Bitcoin sentiment. 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE. Gerald, HEEHEE is making me so much money. Thank you. Well, thank you. I haven't heard a comment like that in quite a long time. All right, so on this website that I'm on, it says 73. I'm sure some other website says 58. There's plenty of different fear and greed indexes that you can look at. Either way, remember this, guys, okay? Because like I don't give all that much credence to fear and greed. Not a ton, at least. Because listen, crypto fear and greed hit a score of 90 in November of 2020. Bitcoin's price in November of 2020 was around $15,000. Okay, so what do? You're going to sell when fear and greed hits 90? You sell when Bitcoin's at $15,000. Ethereum's at $300. Dogecoin is at 0.3 cents. That's when you're going to sell. All right, so Bitcoin fear and greed can stay above 90 for quite a long time. Now, in March of 2024, Bitcoin fear and greed hit 90, and that was the peak. So it's a tool. It is not something that you use to make decisions on your crypto. Okay, because you could miss out if you sell when the first time Bitcoin hits or fear and greed hits 90. You could lose out on incredible gains. On the other side, Bitcoin fear and greed in January of 2022 hit a score of 12. And if you bought Bitcoin at that time, you would have bought $44,000 Bitcoin. So you sell at 15,000 and you buy at 44 and you ride that 44 down to the bear market bottom of 15,000. All right, so we don't entirely follow fear and greed here. That's how you lose. It's a guide. It's not, you don't make rules off of that. Have you talked about Shiba Inu today? Let me look at the Shiba Inu chart. Shiba Inu. It's right at the 200-day, man. If it could break through, please, will you please break through the 200-day? So it's not one that I would love. I would absolutely not open a long on Shiba Inu right now. What I would wait is a break through the 200-day, and then I'd open a long on a back test. That's how you do that. Doge price target. Are you still bussing? I don't know. I think a lot of people say that bussing is good. I'm in my 40s, so I'm just going to say that bussing is bad, and I am not bussing, not at all. But Dogecoin, I don't have a Dogecoin price target, but I hold a decent amount. I'm very bullish. I know Matic looks like trash, but I've been holding Telcoin back since 2018. Not sure what to do. Telcoin, I have a lot of confidence in Telcoin that it'll at least do a retrace of some significance. I mean, it's down huge, but I'm not worried about Telcoin. Dogecoin. Noble apparently has updates coming out today. Okay, good to know, Chip Vital. All right, I'm going to plow through some comments here. Good time to buy a decent bag of LCX or just DCA. Decent bag. Sorry, did you say Pepe can 10x or Bepe? Pepe can 10x. Bepe could do much more than a 10x. Where's your video on Murad? I'd like to watch it. I just made it a couple days ago, so if you go to my TikTok, I talk about it there. It's a video where somebody criticizes me for shilling my own meme coin. So, thoughts on Cardi B and WAP? I don't know what Cardi B is. Let me look at WAP. Never mind. I have no thoughts on that, whatever that is. Is Brett coming back? Yes. Tet bullish still, super bullish. Yeah. Everyone like the stream. Thank you, Mika Ball. When do you think you and the team will go all out with HEEHEE paid promotions? I don't know, man. I like what we're doing right now, and we might have a pretty big announcement coming. I'll give you a little bit of a teaser right now that maybe will make you want to buy. HEEHEE RWA. Maybe. So, listen, we got burned pretty bad with paid promotions with HEEHEE because we paid people in HEEHEE, and we did not pay them insignificant amounts, and then we saw the chart barely move after they made their videos, and then what happened? Then they dumped their bags. So I'd rather I think we have a good thing going right now. We're gonna be as smart as we can be with promoting HEEHEE. Okay, we're gonna and there's gonna be a time, we're not there yet, where everything that we do, every little thing that we do is going to provide returns. I don't think we're quite there yet. New question, can you show how you see the 200-day moving average? Yes, absolutely. So you click on indicators up top here, indicators, and then you just type in 200-day SMA. For me, it's already up there, but 200-day SMA. You could do that, or what I have here is the 50, 100, and 200 moving average. But 200-day SMA, that's what it shows up there, and then you click on that, and it'll show up on your screen. So, charge for the updated spreadsheet? Nah, I would give it away for free. Bitcoin almost 69K, yes sir. It's a great day for Bitcoin. Huge Silicon Valley VC created AI bot agent, Truth Terminal, gave it 0.5 Bitcoin, and became obsessed with gross internet meme. The AI created GOAT. Okay, I did hear about that. Yeah. Going to be the first AI billionaire. Are you still bullish on LCX? Yes. 73 is still nothing for crypto. Yeah, that's 100%, Dave. In Euphoria, we are in the high 90s for like a week. Actually, I mean, it was in the high 90s for a decent amount of time longer than that in 2020. I hope it's 73 bringing the money. LCX is migrating. That I did not hear that. Here's something really interesting. Okay, remember this time in March, Bitcoin was around $69,000. Coinbase made it to the top 10 in apps, and that's another sign. If you're not familiar with this channel, okay, that's another thing that we look into, because Coinbase in December of 2017, in April of 2021, in November of 2021, all 3 times it was the #1 app in the App Store. So if you see Coinbase as a top 10 app, get very nervous. That it only went to the top 10 only in March of this year, when things got really exciting, when Bitcoin was in the upper 60s, lower 70s. This time around, Bitcoin is at $68,000, almost $69,000, and Coinbase is in like 400 something. So good sign. I genuinely do not see many reasons to be bearish right now. That's going to change on a dime, but right now, I don't see many reasons to be bearish. Lou, saw your video back in March regarding Beppe and bought a big bag. I don't know if that's a compliment or a criticism. So I'm still super bullish on Beppe. Do you think AI narrative is over? AOs and all those coins? No, I don't think AI narrative is over. There was a time where I was tempted to think it was over, but not right now. Thank you for all your content. Much appreciated, taking time away from your 20 kiddos. Oh, man. Monty CEO just confirmed no migration for LCX. That was FUD. Okay, good to know. Limit order set to $11.99 since Monday. I think we'll hit for a 2K buy. LCX. $11.99. You mean 11.99 cents? I don't think that's going to hit. ICP a good buy at $8? I think so. Do you think Render is a good buy right now? How many kids do I have? I have 6 going on 7. ICP a good buy at $8. Listen, I think ICP is going into the 20s to the 30s, maybe the 30s. You get good returns on that. Yeah, I checked my Noble pre-sale site yesterday. There was no more to claim. Thought it was done. Nice surprise. Yeah, I got in on Noble pre-sale, and they just decided to give me all of it. They didn't want to do the vesting anymore. They just gave me all of it, which may cause some short-term price suppression. But I think that's going to be a good move for the long term. Do you like DGen? I looked at the DGen chart. Looks good. Whatever is being done right now with HEEHEE marketing is perfect. I agree with you. Listen, I mean, one thing that I really don't want, is for somebody to make this video that causes HEEHEE to do a 5x instantly, and then it dumps, and then there's all these people who bought the top who are disappointed. I like the climb that we have going on with HEEHEE right now. There's hope. There's nothing but hope. You see it do a 5x and then dump, and then all of a sudden people are asking, "Oh no, is it over?" And the answer will be no, but what do you think of BMX Morphex on base? What is Luna not a good entry right now? I hate Luna. I don't know what BMX Morphex is. I'm sorry. Let me look at Luna. And reminder everybody, you have until, I didn't give an end date. I'm going to say until 3:30 today. I got a little bit of late start. If you buy zero point 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and 3:30 Eastern time, you have 3.5 hours. You'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. So Luna is really interesting. Just looking at the chart, I hate Luna, but looking at the chart, I'm going to have to show you this on TikTok because this is fascinating to me. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I got disconnected on TikTok. I'm trying to, gosh, come on. Okay. So Luna. Look at this. 200-day. This is why I prefer to use EMAs, but like so many cryptos right now are just following the simple moving averages. So 200-day rejection, 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 kind of a rejection, you know, and then it dumps down, 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 builds up back up, building some strength back up, rejection. And then right now, Luna hanging right between support at the 50 and 100 days and resistance at the 200-day. I think there's a lot of cryptos that look like this. I think that's what's next is pretty much this. You know, if you miss that, this. But we'll see. All right. Google search volume is down. It was crazy higher in March. Wait, coin is 217. Okay. Sorry, I'm way behind. I missed some stuff here. How much HEEHEE for drawing? 0.2 Solana. Yeah. More and more memes are hitting the top 100, 200 ranking, and the more that happen, the more retail would think memes are legit investments. Meme super cycle is coming. Agree 100%. Coin is 217. I'm assuming you mean it's 217 in the App Store. So it's climbing quickly, but LCX isn't migrating. Okay. It was a compliment. Thank you, Lou. Google search volume is down. Here's another thing. I want to take a minute to talk about this because this is another reason to be very bullish right now. Okay, Google search interest is down, but I talked about this in a video earlier this week. It got less than 10,000 views, which for me on TikTok that's very low. So a lot of you missed this, and that's okay. It's okay. But not only is Google search interest down, Google search interest for Bitcoin is down, at least it was earlier this month, to a 4-year low. A 4-year low. So when was the last time that Google interest was this low? It was October 12th of 2020. What's the significance of that? Well, on October 11th of 2020, that is when we started the big up-only season where Bitcoin went from $10,000 to $42,000 in 97 days. Okay, so here we are again. 4-year low. Retail is always least interested at the worst possible time. At a time when they should be most interested, they are least interested. And in early October, I don't remember the exact date where it hit that 4-year low. We're at this point where Bitcoin went down to $58,900. And on October 11th, that was October 10th, on October 11th of 2024, Bitcoin started this move up. And it's already up $10,000 in a week. And are we now in some up-only season? You know, generally up-only season. We might right now be in that season. No guarantees. Things are looking very good. It's kind of interesting. It's very interesting to me that Google search interest would bottom out literally on the day or the day before up-only season begins. You know, if that's where we are. So I have no more coffee. I don't know why I'm drinking this. I want coffee. It was crazy higher in March now. Yeah. Israel strike could derail this. Yeah, you're right. But fear of war just has always provided fantastic buying opportunities. Is Doge a good meme coin? Yeah, it's a great meme coin. I think you're going to get better returns with other meme coins. Nerves about Chinese economy into next year in 2026. That could be a black swan in 2025 to 2027. It could be. I'm not bullish for 2025, so that kind of fits with my thesis. Can you please look at Spectral? And for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, you hear me talk about bullishness, and you might be thinking I'm a moon boy, and those who have been a part of my channel for a while, they can fill you in on, am I a moon boy? I was once. I learned my lesson. I mean, Spectral looks very bullish, and it's respecting the fibs right now. So bounce off the 236 right now at the 382. I would have no problem buying this, holding on to this until at least $12.30. So Coinbase isn't even in top 200. Yeah. Can you look at Well, please? I did look at Well earlier. I don't remember what I said. Moonwell. No, Alex is not a moon boy. There we go. What do you predict for Brett? $5 billion to $10 billion market cap, something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the Coinbase chart. I keep forgetting not to click on the Coinbase chart. And I did it again because, of course, why wouldn't I? All right. I need the KuCoin chart. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, Moonwell got rejected at the 702 retrace. Or no, it's right at the 702. So this is going to struggle for a little bit. FYI. It's going to chop for a little bit. But there's going to be a time when Moonwell rips much higher. Now, here's the thing that you're going to need to do your research on yourself, because I don't know this personally. I'd be very nervous about Moonwell right now if it has super high inflation in its tokenomics. So be careful with that. Good morning. Any thoughts on Vara and Velodrome? Vara looked pretty bad, and Velodrome looked really good. I looked at the charts already during this live stream. What about LCX sending millions of tokens to Kraken all year, dumping on you? Yeah, they're trying to build infrastructure. Good for them, bad for us. You know, I was not one of those people calling for LCX to go to $50. But, I mean, I think it still will hit a new all-time high. But what caused people to buy $50 billion market cap coins last cycle? Do you know how few people pay attention to market cap? You know, Dogecoin went to a $90 billion market cap. Here's an idea. If you see something that's a meme coin go to $90 billion, that's the highest market cap a meme coin has ever hit. Shiba Inu's number 2 with $45 billion. Don't expect it to do anything special after that. But, you know, in 2021, I remember listen, this is what happens during euphoria. People get irrational. And people were absolutely convinced that this was some new normal, that Dogecoin was some kind of people's rebellion. And it wasn't. It was just a phenomenon that happened, and it peaked at 75 cents and it was over. So what does upcoming retest look like, 69 to 66? I would think 68.3, if we have broken through as support, as resistance, that would be support. Alex, need your advice. I'm 50% loss in Goldfinch and Trias. Part of my portfolio would advise keep holding or to rotate into other coins. I would hold on to Goldfinch. I'd get rid of Trias. However you pronounce that. That chart looks terrible. What's a good entry right now? I'm in a long and saying Brett. I would have said Say. I wouldn't be surprised if Pepe was at a good entry. Or maybe we already, that ship sailed. It hasn't quite sailed. I think it's an okay entry right now. Do you have a rough estimate how much HEEHEE I already would you recommend buying more now? How much you own? I have no idea how much HEEHEE you own. I don't know what you're asking. I can't give commentary as to where I think it's going. I can tell you that small cap meme coins under $10 million market cap have many, many X's in them still, as long as the team's still at it. I know you want to be conservative, but there is generally no way this only goes to 80K unless there's some serious market data to stop it in the short term. I hold 80K loosely, but Crayon Dave, here's something I was thinking, August 5th when Bitcoin was 50K, is that around the time we got to 80K, everyone would be like, there's no way this is the peak, including possibly myself. So I'll believe it when I see it. I'll be ecstatic. But again, I hold 80K loosely. I do not hold, I hold the idea that 2025 is going to be a difficult year for crypto. I hold that very tightly. So retail is always out of sync. Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm not going to check Omnom, but I'm glad that it's going well for you. I'm so far behind. Time's limited, So Omnom, anything SUI based. Where do you see VeChain by December? I don't know, man. I'm not going to buy any. 2.3 cents right now. How about, man, somewhere. New 2024 high. How about 6.5 cents, something like that. All right, I've been live for a while. Yeah, can we pause everything in the Middle East till over the bull run? Yeah. That's how I felt like when those dock workers postponed their strike until January. I was like, yes. Dogs meme coin, not Doge. Oh, dogs. Okay. GFI is fine. It's just struggling a little bit more than others because it already like 10x from bear market bottom. That's a good point, Crayon Dave. All right, one more reminder. I'm about to shift my TIA to ZRO before TIA unlock. Not a bad idea. All right, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, you have a little over 3 hours. You'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. But I am switching over to subscriber only on TikTok. If you want to stay in this live stream, head on over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. World War Bitcoin. Switching over. Join the channel as a subscriber. Fun times. Oh. All right, we are now subscriber only. Just bought more HEEHEE. I've been buying HEEHEE all the way up. All the way up. Did you say Velo is ready to break out? I'm assuming you're talking about Velo, not Velodrome. So Velo went below its 200-day moving average, but it's above its 100-day, so that's good. Thank you, Reed. All right, when you did fib on Spectral, gave a price that you would sell at. Is that a TP or get out price? It's a take profit price, definitely. The number of people in my family who would ask me if they should buy Doge instead of Bitcoin because the price comparatively thinking would go to the price of Bitcoin in 5 years. Oh my goodness. Crayon Dave, that is an underrated comment. Listen, 21 million Bitcoin in existence will ever exist. But then, there were people who said in 2021, Bitcoin was once a penny. Bitcoin was once 75 cents. And now it's 60 whatever $1,000. Dogecoin is going to get to $60,000. That's who you're competing against. It's insane. It's insane how stupid people are. All right, Rune. Rune is, man, it's really, it's, gosh, the 200-day, every time, every chart, the 200-day simple moving average, it's the same thing over and over again. Now, right now, it's above it, but it's just been struggling right there. So as soon as it breaks through and actually does a back test, it does look pretty bullish. It does look like it's going to break out soon. But yeah, let's see. LCX, sorry, 0.1199. It's right at my average holding. Big bag already. Just wanted to add. All right. Young Peasy has went nuts this week. I don't know what Young Peasy is. Is that a crypto? Injective. I'm bullish on Injective for sure. Yeah, same deal. Man, it's the same thing over and over again, the 200-day. And now that Bitcoin, it looks like Bitcoin, I hope this isn't a wick, above 68.3. I would think now that Bitcoin has broken through resistance that these altcoins will as well. But we'll see. Does Casper run the cycle or ahead of its time right now? I have a large portion of my portfolio in it. I think it's going to run. I know it lost a range. I'm really surprised by that, but I think it's going to run. Velodrome to break out. And eventually, do you think Beppe can do a 100 million market cap? It's possible. I'd be out before then, but thoughts on Beam? All right, actually, I'm closer to the optimism chart, so let me look at optimism. Optimism definitely has potential. It's going to get really tight again. Support, 200-day resistance, but lots of potential with optimism. Beam, it's up 8.65% today. That's a good sign. Still has some work to get up to that 200-day, but Beam's in an uptrend for sure. What did you buy before Dauman on Solana? I didn't buy anything during the live stream. That's what I bought. Yeah, the classic, this is the next Bitcoin. Buy, say, and sell Sui. I believe so, yeah. How much Solnik is a amount to hold? I don't know what you mean by that. I think it's great to be holding lots of Solnik. Lots and lots of Solnik. IMX, $1.52. Same deal, 200-day. Man, eventually. And it is in an it actually looks a lot like Beam. Young Peasy, aka Pepe, has done a 7x this week. Wow. All right, that's not what I'm not touching that. Are you later today again live? On Fridays, that's usually what's going to happen. I think optimism will blow off when ETH starts moving and memes pick up again on base. I could see that. Yeah, so I slept in a little bit today, so I didn't go to the gym before driving my kids to school. So I took them to school and then I went to the gym after driving them to school. So I started late today. When do we know is meme coin season? You'll know. There's no avoiding it. You will definitely know. You'll see meme coins exploding to ridiculous valuations. So, all right, Moonwell will be unlocking 2.15 million tokens every month based off of CryptoRank. 2.15 million. I mean, what's their current circulating supply? If it's a lot, let me look at the current circulating supply. NPCs, so invest more if you can. NCPs has exploded over these last few days. It's probably going to chop for a little bit, and then, but I think it's going to do very well. Circulating supply is 2.88 billion, and what did you say? 2.15 million. That's nothing. 2.1. I'm not worried about 2.15 million. Do you think big bag of Injective or DCA? Big bag. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin absorbed majority of liquidity first if we are breaking out. That's probably what's going to happen. Thoughts on Ben Key? Chart looks terrible. Chart looks terrible. Yeah, today's price, big bag. Is a cyclic's price prediction possible? I'd be shocked if it didn't go to $100 million market cap, maybe more than that. Pendle, Ondo. Pendle looks amazing today. Looks very good. Let me look at Ondo. Ondo looks okay. Ondo has some room to go higher. Yeah. 200 days at 88 cents. It's at 73. Please don't do paid advertisement for HEEHEE. All the big bag holders are holding HEEHEE and not selling. That's why it's doing so well. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that, Dustin. We might not pay anybody. We might not do any of that. Unless we pay in a different cryptocurrency. If there's a way that we could pay in Solana. Got 1 million Solnick and almost 1 million HEEHEE. Let's go. Sorry, I missed the word good before amount. Okay. I was surprised we didn't see a sell-off recently with the all-time high. Nero flashing the coin pan, in your opinion? Nero can go a lot higher. Do I think Wolf on Solana is going to recover? I think so. I mean, I'm really disappointed on it right now. I mean, I would have thought that it would have gone to $1 billion. I don't think it's going to $1 billion market cap anymore. Storage. Let me look at the storage chart. Somebody asked me a few days ago, oh man, you know what a good alternative for Filecoin would be, because I said don't buy Filecoin. And so I said storage, and that was right before storage just ripped off really hard. So storage, it's not coming down. It doesn't look like it's coming down. Maybe in the middle of this volume profile, what is that? 53.5 cents. Maybe that's the entry for storage. Thoughts on Mew? Cat meme coins, they'll have a run. Can't really give any other thoughts other than that. But Captain Rugpull, you know, I've heard lots of Captain Rugpull. Is that Nick Rose or something? Let me see where it's at right now. Is that it? Or is it one word? Captain Rugpull? I guess this is it. It's only 105,000. Man, you know, it rose up over $1 million. Now it's flat. I have no idea. You know, if the community's still active, if they're still grinding, this might be a great one to get. Is Sucky Panther death? Sucky P is going to be okay. All right. What do you think will perform better, near or injective? Ooh. I guess I'll go with injective. Arbitrum is so slow. Will it blow eventually, but not anytime soon? I have 0 meme coins at the moment. What's a good percentage of your portfolio to start with buying? Before 2024, I would have said 5%. Now it's more like 50%, and I'm dead serious. My auntie thought market cap meant how many tokens the coin has. All right. Bought some Bonk yesterday. Thoughts? Bonk is one that can be charted. I'm happy to have HEEHEE, and I'm still buying. Yes, sir, Bush. I've been buying every day. Bonk, is it going to break through that 200-day? If so, it's going to make a violent move. This looks good. You know, nice cup there. Maybe form a handle and then maybe rip. So low market cap, yeah. I feel like crypto is getting into heavy bubble territory. It's not getting there. It's always been, not always. One thing you got to understand about crypto is it's heavy. It's a huge bubble. But I think you're a little too early, Mohammed, in saying that. As far as what most people are defining as like heavy bubble, What do you want me to say about Arbitrum? I see that comment about Arbitrum, Wajid. This chart just, it's flat. You know, you're not going to lose money investing in Arbitrum. It's just, it's eventually, but not yet. Injective TVL has spiked up today. Could that be started to move? Maybe. I don't know. But Bitcoin about to touch 69K. Yeah, I mean, it went down to 68.5 now. Pride dead in your opinion? Yeah, Nick Rose English. Okay. Man, so very little action on Produce AI, but let me tell you something. You know, it's a $300,000 market cap or something like that. And I'm tempted to buy a bunch because I staked some and I've gotten 0.02 Ethereum from staking, which if you compare that to the price of Produce AI right now, that's a pretty good return. In Produce AI, they're still going to be doing the produce stuff in the bear market. So you like Blub on Sui? I don't know what is Blub? Love it because I've been following you since 2020. I think you're always legit, open and always close to dead on. Bitcoin hit 68K, not exactly when you said, but hit a couple days later. I said this week, but I mean, thank you, Billy's Box. I mean, regardless, thank you. I got into storage at 31, loving storage, yeah. Nick Rose is a scammer, okay. Do you still think Proppy is garbage? The chart is toast. So could it come back? It could come back, but the chart looks terrible. It's a crazy return, yeah. Told Ty, you said Chainlink will do only 30% from here, and he said you're wrong, and to text him. I mean, did I say 30%? Could I see Chainlink doubling? I mean, whatever I said, maybe I said 30%, and it was a range between 30 and 100% or something like that. But no, I'm not wrong. Listen, I love Ty, but I can tell you 19 times out of 20, if we have a different opinion, you should listen to me. I would say that to his face. Thoughts on Klaus? All right, I'll look at Klaus. And then I'll look at RSR. 33.6 million. It's down 25% today. Oh, yeah, no, don't touch it. It's going to, I saw this yesterday. I said I could see it coming down to like a $10 million market cap and chopping there for a bit. So, no, you said 30%. I'm sure at one point during a live stream I said 30%, but come on. I think Chainlink's going to do better than a 30% gain from here. RSR. Yo, homie, I trust you more than anyone. I have 40K in ETH and thinking about buying HEEHEE with it all. ETH, you're going to be lucky with a 2x on ETH. I mean, listen, that's a dangerous game to play. Would I love for you to buy $40,000 worth of HEEHEE? Of course I would. But I care about you as an individual more. That is an incredibly, incredibly risky move. Because worst case scenario with Ethereum is that maybe you'll lose 50% or something. Things turn south. Israel starts World War III. Something like that. But all right, RSR. But chances are very much in your favor that you're going to get a much, much better return with HEEHEE. RSR looks fantastic. Look at this, man. Holding the 200-day, bounce off the 200-day multiple times. 100-day crossover of the 200-day. Plenty of room to move up. This cryptocurrency looks, from risk to reward perspective, looks so good. Plenty of room to move higher before I'd be even a little bit nervous. He said he's hoping to have a live TikTok with you and having a debate. It will be amazing. Sure. You always said 2 to 3x. I say so many different things about Chainlink. All right. Can you share with me an advertisement link to share on Facebook and X to push HEEHEE? I'd do it for free because I don't have a big following. What would I do? You know, I think I would just point you to the deck screener link. You know, I mean, there's no necessarily advertising link that I could give you. Been in HEEHEE since creation. All right. Why do you say we should sell SUI? SUI, not DEWI. It is a very highly inflationary cryptocurrency. That's why. Volume is high on SUI. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Russell holding up above the breakout point for 2 days, looking pretty nice. Is it? I mean, I'm looking at the IWM ETF. It looks like it's resistance, you know? When are you planning to start the one-on-ones? I don't have a set timeline, old fella. Sorry, man. At some point. Sell because you take the profits and reinvest in stuff that hasn't popped off yet. It's called compounding gains. There we go. I'm surprised you say injective over near, though. What makes you say that? It's just I was thinking about market cap. Near has I think a pretty decent sized market cap in comparison to injective. You should make a video on which meme coins to buy. I probably will. That would get dumped so fast before the potential pump. I don't know what you're referring to, Connor. You'll be thanking yourself if you do. Link tree for HEEHEE. Okay. When's the live TikTok debate happening? I'm not super motivated for it, so. I mean, here's the only point that I would really make in that debate. Chainlink has been terrible, has provided terrible returns in comparison to other cryptos ever since DeFi summer of 2020. It's got a cool name. It has a real world function, but all right, dollar looks like it's getting rejected. Okay. I like 89K, but I do believe we will wick up for a couple of days to the 90 to 94 range. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm wanting to exit this live stream. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to keep. I just have to be done. I have to be done on YouTube. Sorry for everyone whose comments I've not responded to. So I'm done. Have a good weekend, everybody.